obviously it causes me pain, which is exactly what it does. It's immersive.
Anyway, Naga and ZeroFK, actually pretty interesting. ZeroFK, one of the most renowned players online, if you were to grind a lot. Not specifically like in tournaments, but in online he was good.
Oh, online tournaments, you say?
No, not even like online
they're
tournaments,
just
even online. During like COVID and all, if you hang that online, if you hanged out online, you would have found him.
Ooh, so they're like a Wi-Fi warrior. Do you have any stories about? Have you met ZeroFK online?
Yep, indeed. Him and another one named Eugène, something like this, or one of the most like famous ones online. Specifically, the other one he plays ZSS, like not him, but the other one plays ZSS Samus and only goes for the down B.
Cool.
Not cool.
Not cool. Well, I do hope that that one of those strategies will will reveal itself in this match. Obviously, yeah, we've seen this double Falcon already on the side of Evolt and Adrian.
I don't want to like confirm it. I think it's a Lucina on the side of ZeroFK.
Ooh, I'm excited to see. Excited to see. Obviously, a lot less opportunity to punish, likely, no matter what it is they bring out. Last time we saw Incineroar and DDD, who, while very volatile, the pendulum swings both ways, brother, and so they were absolutely taken apart.
That's the definition of volatile.
Yep.
You don't exactly know how and the interaction is going to be done, like a resolve between with a Gordo. So you can never bet on the Gordo.
Exactly. Oh, you can. Just might smack you in the face.
You can bet. Is it like a good idea? I don't think so. Meanwhile, I see Raflo playing right now.
I'm waiting for another. I think this is another good tournament for Raflo. I feel like he's due another massive run.
I don't remember him winning any like big major in Europe, so that's maybe something he needs
he's
to
earned
have.
one, and he's always made that run, and he's always
but
come so close. Had a crazy evolution.
Every single time he was close. That's the point.
This could be it. Again, you want to make a statement? It's the place to do it.
In doubles?
Yeah, in doubles. Hey, doesn't matter. A dub is a dub. All right, you get a medal at the end.
Yay. I want a medal.
How much time have I got before tomorrow? How much time have I got my break? Do you think there's anywhere I can print a medal? I can make one out of paper. Whoever eats the most bread, the most of Excalibur.
If I'm correct, you are going... we should have swapped, I think, at this point. Yeah, we should have swapped, I think.
Oh, well.
It's okay, Dras is still playing, I think.
Where is that?
What is that bugger?
That Spaniard.
Let me check if I see Fabs.
Dras has been very locked in. Dras, obviously, the Spanish caster who will be providing you folks with some wonderful dulcet tones a little bit later.
He got a lot of work to do here.
Yeah, no, he does. He was doing a best of 5 with Gact earlier, which is pretty sweet.
Fair enough. I think Tommy Pal is currently playing, so she cannot cast the ending of Rivals bracket on the French stream. So that's why we have Kerriam still there, and he's been in the same situation as us, as in he's been casting the whole day.
Well, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to yap. You're here to listen.
And I hope you guys do not care about him yapping. Yeah, see? It's going to be Naga on... Yeah, both of them are Wi-Fi warriors. Now remember who's Naga. He's also a Donkey Kong player online.
Fantastic. Perfect. Hey, well, I love to see it. All right, bring it in. Prove your stuff in person, as we do get a little bit of a similar matchup for these two. Lucina and Donkey Kong is an interesting duo, but I do like it. I think there's just enough ridiculous nonsense and a little bit of consistency to do it. But again, it's going to be the rush down of these two Captain Falcons. They love going for these 1v1s, these two. Bro, just play singles. What are you doing?
Yeah, guys, I mean, maybe they just want to go the bracket to go faster. So that's why they play together.
Yeah, no, it's like like hyperspeed. It's like Earth. These two do get in. This muscle memory just propping up from Adrian there.
Avoiding the landing here on the side of Adrian. And going to scoop that big Donkey Kong with that up B.
Yeah. Decent punishment. I can't help but think he could have found a kill there, as we are spiked down. Naga has just been existing on the fringe of this stage. They've barely touched the ground, and it's honestly working out decently well for them.
Yeah, indeed. Look at that. Taking the first 2 stocks on the side of the red team and still alive.
They are saved by the grab right there. Adrian couldn't come up with a creative kill, and so got another chance at life. 206.
206%. A punch, a DK punch, and a dream.
Let's find out as... Ooh, what have we got?
Okay. Okay.
That was nasty.
Naga doing the best they can to the very, very end.
Take that back to VOD review. If I'm Naga and I'm seeing a mistaken grab, saving that DK into getting... Dude, I'd have words. Me and my partner, we're going outside. We're hashing this out.
No tech! No tech on the side of Naga. He will have to die, and the situation is now back to even between the two teams.
Well, they've earned a bit of credit back, in which case, okay.
Yeah.
It's up to the side. It's even, but it's messy.
Yeah, it is messy, to be honest. Like, every single time you see Naga going off the stage, you're always a bit scared. Good grab. Evolt needs to get rid of that monkey very, very, very soon.
Doing a lot of damage. This big body really, really struggling. Honestly, Zero is just being kept out of the picture, it feels, so that they can just punish this DK, and very, very close to a kill.
I mean, they are still one stock ahead, and maybe two stocks. They still have 2 stock, I think. Yeah, they have 2 stocks, so that's maybe why they are trying to survive the most they can, so that Naga will be able to get him a stock out of him. Yeah,
Evolt can definitely do it. If they can find a kill, frankly, if you can find a kill on both of them at once, that'd be fantastic. Taking out Naga there is massive.
Zero?
All right, here we go. True 1v1. Let's find out as the camera zooms in. The crowd is silent. Let's find out as Captain Falcon versus Lucina, both looking somewhat even right now. Zero, who's playing the space game.
Zero decided, you know what, I don't need anyone. I like to say it, I like it 1v1.
I think Evolt is more than happy with this 1v1 as well.
Definitely.
They're still kind of playing like it's doubles, where they're just throwing out hitboxes and then running around and then running back.
That's what the character he can afford to do. He cannot do that with K-Rool.
Absolutely. I do like Zero's positioning right here. Not playing entirely defensively. There's still ever an occasional moment where they'll drift forward or try and find an aggressive option just so Evolt doesn't get too complicit.
Yeah, and Evolt is knowing his way back into this. I think he already got the upper hand percent-wise. So he just need to be a bit careful and pull the trigger at the perfect moment.
Let's find out. I'm going to find that grounded engage. Sent off to the stage. How greedy are we feeling? There's the knee. There's the no tech. Oh, the crowd lets out a massive sigh. They're jeering him.
Obviously, it's a TLS crowd cheering for Evolt.
Ridiculous. I feel like Evolt's very talented. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like they're getting like a really weird swing of luck.
Yes.
Not as in like they're not deserving what they're getting, but I feel
it's like
sometimes
fate.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes something ridiculous will happen to them where they just get an amazing knee or amazing taken kill, and then some random nonsense will happen to them that just screws them over. It's live by the sword, die by the sword, I should say.
Specifically in that case, yeah. When you're facing a Lucina.
Exactly. It's out to the side. Dude, they love... Put these guys on WarioWare. They just come into they just want a little clump, but they can all just scrap with each other.
And then get mini games and be all together into the same boat.
Now that's doubles. Evolt coming in to save the day, being patient, waiting for a punish. There you go.
I want to see more precision on the side of Naga. Evolt! The hell was that?
Well, Evolt hearing you with a return kill. Not the finest, but I do appreciate the fact that they wanted to make some magic happen. But still, Naga and ZeroFK, they're the ones leading the set right now. And Evolt, for the first time, starting to struggle. This patience is not being rewarded.
He did grab his mate and decided to still go for the throw.
Threw him out of the way of the donkey. Find out a lot of yeah. You can see. Take a look at Zero's positioning right here. Loves taking to these platforms, just getting like run off or drop down forward airs and like up airs and stuff like that. Oh my goodness, where's the punish?
No.
Oh my god, Adrian, that was so clean. That was sick.
He rushed in, knew exactly what to expect. Was like, oh, my comrade need my help.
That was absolutely nuts. What a reaction from Adrian right there. Absolute MVP. Saving Evolt from what could have been disaster.
Still not out of the woods yet. The percents are ramping up quite quickly.
Timing a little bit rough on that up smash, but that's absolutely fine.
Random Lucina hanging around. Going to get a big hitbox in the face.
Let's find out. Trying to find the punish. Zero, great stuff. I punish your punish with the punish of my own.
Adrian on his last stock here of the tournament.
Evolt keeping it nice and patient, but just letting Adrian take a bit of a beating. Makes sense. There's the grab. Sent off to the side. Oh, no. There can't be a punish here. Evolt. Wait for it.
Ah, yeah.
That was greedy.
That was greedy, yeah.
And then went for the Falcon Punch.
I'm missing pot?
I think it's got to be. Get up attack into Falcon Punch.
Edge guard situation by ZeroFK, and he will find his target here.
That's what that
Adrian.
name is. That's what that name is.
Wait, he could actually try to make something. He doesn't have a lot of percent, only 20 on the side of Evolt, and we've seen his proficiency in tough situations. So, hey, if there's one guy who can make it here, it's him.
Well, I'm glad that this DK has come online in this set, but Evolt just going a little bit too deep. You can see they're not happy. Not happy at all. The laughs coming out. My goodness.
Well, I'm used to this level of disappointment anyway, so...
Are you, you look like you've just gone through a bad breakup. Just chain eating bread, just